of Plymouth Argyle versus Leeds United, last game of the season. Can Leeds United be crowned champions? Can we do it? Can we have the cup on the bus tour on Monday? So, here's my view of it. Plymouth have won 3 of the last 5, but they need to beat us 14-0 and hope Luton lose for them to stay up, which I don't think is going to happen. Leeds United, I think, are going to go out there, a nice easy day, 3-0 win, down on the south coast there. Hopefully the weather's good for the fans. Hopefully they're not partying on the beach and like they did in Bournemouth back in the day in 1990, and not causing any trouble. But yeah, Leeds United 3, Plymouth 0, or Plymouth 0, Leeds United 3. My goal scorers will be, I'm going to go Joel Puro, Solomon, and Bamford. I'm going to say Bamford scores the the third goal. It'd be nice for him to get one. A lot of people think it'd be nice for him to get one because he'll be leaving, but I don't think he's leaving. I think he's got another year left. I think he'll be third choice because I think Matteo Joseph will be loaned out. But yeah, so if people are watching, get your opinions in. Let me know what your score predictions are going to be, and your starting lineups. For me, my starting lineup will be Darlow in goal, Bogle, Rodon, Ampadu, and he said Firpo's got a slight groin, I think he said. So would you play him or would you rest him? You know what, I think he might rest him, and I'll go with Sam Byram at left back. Your middle two of does he play Rothwell? No, I don't think he does. I think he plays Gruev and Tanaka, and I think Rothwell will be on the bench. So it'll be Rothwell, Tanaka. On the left, it'll be Solomon, Aronson in the 10. I think Nonto on the right, and up front it'll be Joel Puru. So, yeah, and Plymouth, Leeds United player that's on loan there, Darko JB can't play. Will he be coming back on the Leeds United coach, or will he be staying down in Plymouth? But yeah, I'd like to meet some of you all as well. If you're at the bus tour, I'll be at the top end of Leeds, closer to Millennium Square for afterwards. If anybody wants to fancy meeting up and that, I'll be at the hedgerow end of the bus tour. So yeah, if anybody wants to join, come and join me, say hello, meet me. There'll be a few videos taken, a few pics taken. I might even do a couple of interviews with the fans and that, and get them all up and uploaded and that when I get home and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be all good, I think. So yeah, like I say, Daniel Farker could be the only manager to gain 3 promotions. I did 2 with Norwich and 1 with Leeds United, but Scott Parker's done it with 3 different teams. So who do you say is the better manager? That's the thing. But I think Scott Parker had it with better teams anyway, so I'd say Daniel Farker because he took Norwich from nowhere upwards. So yeah, I'd say Daniel Farker. But for me, Leeds United win 3-0. And we march on to the lifting the title. I'm wondering if they're going to have a title at each ground, or is there going to be an helicopter flying around with, you know what I mean, in between them both, you know what I mean? It's like, in middle, I can get that to Plymouth in 10 minutes and get to Burnley in 10 minutes, you know what I mean? It'd be something to think about. Like they did in Challenge Cup when Leeds, was it Challenge Cup or League title, when Leeds Rhinos played Huddersfield, and that the helicopter was on its way to Huddersfield. Had to turn back and come back to Leeds when Ryan Hall scored. So yeah, let's Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm going Leeds United win. Burnley have got, is it Millwall? That won't be an easy game for Burnley. I still think Burnley will win, but I don't think it'll be an easy game for Burnley at all. Millwall could could cause an upset, but they need to get into playoffs themselves. So, yeah, for me, Millwall could cause an upset. All we need to do is just match what Burnley does anyway. If Burnley draw and we draw, we're still up as champion. We're up as champions. If Burnley win, we win. We just need to match them because our goal difference is a lot higher. So all I can say is stand up and sing for Leeds United. We are the greatest in the land. Anybody got any thoughts? Anybody who's watching got any thoughts? Get your predictions in. Get um your team in. I did say that Dan James was going to be out for the rest of the season. It looks like he is, but then didn't he play one game when he come back and out again, or was it has he been out since? I can't remember. But yeah, I did say Dan James would be out for the rest of the season. His injury was worse than first thought. But then people said to me, I didn't know. Oh, look, yeah, Dan James is back. You said he was going to be out. There you go. You see. But yeah, if people aren't already in, what you're doing, you should be out following Matty. Imagine not being Leeds. Great lad, great banter. Be late night Leeds tonight. I think Friday night. Him, Sean, Adam. Then you've got Sean himself at Wilco White's. You got Callum at LUFC Passion. You've got all your big guys like Joe B, Connor, KJ, Max, JT, Lockie, Paul at Leeds Therapy, which most of you will probably be out following anyway. Morning, Michael. Yeah, so yeah, if you go, I'll give them a follow as well. Only Leeds Bros, as well. Go give them a follow and a sub. All Leeds United, small Leeds United content creators trying to get a foothold into it all and that. But yeah, Leeds lately, Max. Yeah, I've already said that. Talking Leeds, I don't know who that is, but yeah, talking Leeds. You've got Jack City at City Leeds. So yeah, it's a lot of small content creators out there, and you've got your couple of big guys and that as well. So on the Leeds United stratosphere. So yeah, so if people want to get their score predictions in, team for tomorrow, I think with Firpo being out, he might play Byram at left back. For me, so well, he's got a slight groin strain, I think it is, or hamstring or something as Firpo, so I wouldn't risk him to be honest. But yeah, yeah, Jess at JSY, the disabled team, Lee and Stu, yep, Michael, round them all, eh? Morning, Steve at White Snake Bites. Hey, I made a live. You have, Steve. It'll be early hours at morning over where you are, won't it? Early hours of Saturday morning. Lead 7. No, we're not going to get 7. We don't need to. We just need to. We just need to. I don't think we're going to get the 100 goals, to be honest. The 100 points, yeah. I don't think we're going to get the 100 goals. Wober can play at left back. Yeah, I don't. I think he'll play Byron, to be honest. I don't think Wober's fit, is he? He didn't mention that in his thing. But yeah, we'll see anyway. But I think he'll play Byron. If Firpo's injury is worse than what it is. Friday night. Oh, Friday night, 9:23. That far in front of us, Steve. That far in front. I wish I were a day in front. I always keep thinking it's a day behind for some reason. Yeah. So yeah, get your score predictions in. Get. I was having a laugh, didn't I? Just as we. Yeah, I said 3-0. Burnley may have a difficult match against Millwall, who needs the points for. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said that earlier, Michael. The Millwall game won't be easy. I still think Burnley win it. I think they win it by odd goal, but Millwall could do this upset and win it and get in the playoffs. So morning, top banana. Yeah. So if people get the score predictions in the team that they expect to play, um, I'll go mine again. Mine's 3-0 Leeds United. A team of Darlow, Bogle, Rodon, Ampadu, and I think he plays Byron at left back because Firpo's got a slight injury. I think he plays Tanaka and Gruev in middle. Rothwell will be on the bench. Solomon on the left, Amundsen in the middle, Nonto on the right, and Peru up top. Millwall are the only team to have beaten the top three. Yep. Yeah, but I think they've only beaten us though in Cup, haven't they? I don't think they've beaten us in League. So does that count really? Last time Leeds United only lost 4 games in a season was under Howard Wilkinson. Now I can't remember if it was the 1991 season or the 91-92 season, but we'd gone all season losing 4 games. So yeah, if somebody that's out there, I think it's the 1990-91 season, but I could be wrong. So yeah, top man, talking me. Yeah, and if people haven't already, there's a video out with that Steve's got on his X. If you've got him on X or Twitter and that thing, um, with Eddie Gray talking about his time at Leeds and you know what I mean, his family legacy and stuff like that still coming through at Leeds. I watched it last night. Steve posted it on his X today. It's a good watch if you want to watch it. If Leeds United don't concede tomorrow, they will have the second best defence record in the history of the Championship behind the current Burnley team. Another first for Farker. Yeah, like I say, he's breaking records and people are wanting him. People are wanting him out. You know what I mean? Which I find stupid, to be honest. I find stupid, to be honest. I think he deserves a chance. Yeah, for me, he's on a tightrope, but people are saying give him 10 games. You can't give him 10 games. What happens if your first 3 games or your first 4 games are the so-called top 6? We ain't winning them. Yeah, we ain't winning them. So yeah, it's things we can't do in that. Plus, it's all right saying, "Oh yeah, give him 10 games." Yeah, the transfer window opens early, then shuts, and then opens again. But what happens if we don't get our players until late in the window? Then you know what I mean. It's people are saying, "Oh well, give him 10 games." You know what I mean? We know what the 49ers are like. They like to wait till the back end to get the deals done. Just hope they don't do it in this season because we're going to need some in. But yeah, people saying give Farker 10 games, but what happens if the 49ers we haven't got the players in? You can't blame Farker for that. The winners of the Championship usually are drawn against the winners of the Premier League. Yeah, when Burnley won league, did they get drawn against Man City? I can't remember. Um, yeah, we've been drawn against Liverpool before. I'm hoping it's at Ellen Road this time and not at Anfield, if it's true. So yeah. Hoping the weather's nice down in New Zealand for you as well, Steve. It's a bit overcast here at the minute. Meant to be cooling down here. It was 29 here yesterday. Too warm. For a fat man like me, it's not good. So yeah. Get your score predictions in, people. And your goal scorers. Let's see how many have got Bamford to score in it, because I have. I've got Bamford to score one of the goals in our 3-0 win. I think he'll just do it. And I don't think he goes next season neither. I think he'll be our third choice. I don't care who we play, we need to put in a solid. Steve, all we need to do is match Burnley, but like I say, with them both playing at the same time, it's hard to keep a track of. But yeah, if Burnley draw and we draw, we're still champions. If Burnley win, we win, still champions. If Burnley lose, we lose, still champions. That's how I see it. Starting to get the winter chills here. Yeah, it's Leeds United won the championship under Bielsa. Their first match was away to Liverpool, home to Fulham, and at home to Man City. Yeah, it don't mean it's going to happen again. When Burnley won the league, or Leicester won the league, they played Man City um, in their first game of the season. Because if they didn't and we end up having to play Liverpool, there's something wrong there. Yep. So I'm only going to be going for about another half an hour or so, and then I'll be jumping off 20 minutes or so. So yeah, get your score predictions in, get your goal scorers in. This is the hardest game of the season, getting over the line. It is top banana, it is. You know what I mean? Everybody's so confident. I'm confident that we win. But seeing how Plymouth have been playing at home, I know they've got nothing to play for, but apart from pride, you know what I mean? These are the teams that are more dangerous when they've got nothing to play for and they're already down. You know what I mean? These are the scary ones. And if anybody didn't sorry, just 1 minute. If anybody missed the start of the live, I will be in Leeds City Centre on Monday, top end of town at Hedgerow. Reason why I'm there is because I think a lot of them are meeting up at Millennium Square, which is a 2-minute walk from where I'll be after the bus tour. So, yeah, if people want to come meet up, I'll be there. I'll be at the Hedgerow, by near the Kecks and the Man with the Barrel, um, from about 11 a.m. Yeah, we're not going to get 10 goals in front, Steve. It's a dream, but yeah, it's like I say, all it way Plymouth are going to score 14 goals if we stick Medley in goal, we might have a chance. So yeah, I'll be at the top end of the town near the Man with the Barrel from about 11. I know it doesn't start well 1, but I wanted to get a decent view and a decent place for when they do pass on the bus and everything else. So, like I say, I'll be there and raring to go for Monday. I have to walk from town though, because a lot of roads are shut off where I need to be. So I'll have to walk from the bus station upwards, which is not really, it's a 5-minute walk. Because it don't go down where I need it to go. But yeah, I'll be there from about 11, half 11 at the latest. In Leeds. In Ipswich Town's first 3 matches this season, then they played Liverpool at home, Man City away, and they were the runners up. Yeah, so if they played Liverpool first, you know what I mean, then it's not the top teams always get the top teams, is it? We have a tough Premier League. It's going to be tough all season. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody thinks, oh, even if we buy players, we're going to we're going to finish between 15th and 17th for me. Between 15th and 17th is a great season. I don't care what anybody says. Don't matter which manager is in charge, we're still going to struggle. Whether it's Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola, we're still going to be struggling. We need to consolidate, go against season after, go against season after that, and work your way up. You can't just expect it all in one. For me, some of the players we've got now aren't Premiership quality for me, so going to take a few seasons to weed some of them out and get some new players in. So, and I know a lot of people think Mesley will be going at the end of the season. I don't think he goes. I think he becomes our number 2 goalkeeper. I think we get somebody else in above him. He needs to learn from somebody for calmness and everything else. And for me, I think he stays. Leeds will be wanting something like 15 million for him. Nobody's going to pay that after seeing his performances. So yeah. Anybody else got anything? Anybody meeting in town who wants to meet up? Like I say, I'll be doing some videos and pictures of the buses and that coming past. And if there's a few people that wants to have a chat and that, I might do a quick interview with you and thing and see how you feel, how the season's gone and stuff. Who's been negative? I haven't been negative. I just don't. I'm a realist, top banana. I'm not saying I'm a realist. You know what I mean? Things can happen when you know what I mean. It's I don't think we'll finish any higher than 15th next season. It's not been negative. It's not been negative. It's been realist. Don't matter what players we get in, it's still going to be a struggle. Because what you don't realise is them players in the first season don't always hit the ground running. Some of them can take a season or two, a season to get used to it. So, my bus don't go out that way, Steve. It's a pity we couldn't get you over, Steve. It would have been nice for you. We could have, you know what I mean. If we could have got you over from New Zealand, like I say, I had a spare room. You could have stayed here if you wanted, but um, you and Karen, it would have been nice to meet you. Um, so yeah, it would have been nice. But I'll have some videos and stuff like that, Steve. So I'll be putting them up um, when I get home. But yeah, it would have been nice to have you over. All those content creators, the Ought Know Better lads, Joe Wayman and all them lot, we should have all chipped in and got you a flight over and flight back. Yeah, and if people aren't already, go follow and sub to White Snake Bites. Great human being. He says he's in his 60s, doesn't look it. Yep, Steve, it'd be nice to get you and Karen over. Yeah, Steve says he's in his 60s, doesn't look it. For me, so great man. You know, does a lot. Always in the Leeds content creators chats when he can. If it's live, if not, he catches up with them. Does some nice videos about the content creators and stuff like that. He did one about me, which I wasn't expecting. So thank you very much for that, Steve. Yep. If you have to acclimatise to the Premier League, it will take a few years of steady investment. Exactly. We People think players are just going to come in and hit the ground running. They're not. They've got to gel with the players. They've got to get used to the system. Got to get used to, you know what I mean, stuff like that. It's not easy. You know what I mean, especially when you're coming from different countries. You know what I mean. People say, "Oh, coming from Germany should fit straight in." No, they shouldn't. You know what I mean. Look at Gruev. Took him a bit to acclimatise. Look at Smith. He's already said he's come from Switzerland. The football in England is totally different to what he was used to. It's taken him a bit to acclimatise. So people think it's going to be easy. It's not. You know what I mean? And that's not on Daniel Farker. Yeah, you get some Prem quality players that have already played in the Prem. For me, a bit of experience, yeah. But it's the other players that you're getting. People expecting, oh, we're going to spend a big. I think the highest we'll pay for a player is 20 million. If we pay more than that, then it's a bonus. But I don't think we'll pay more than £20 million for a player. And it'll be players that are on the last year of the contract at the clubs that they're already in, because it's cheaper to get them. It won't be anybody that's already, oh, they've got 4 years left. That's when your money gets bumped up. And what I've heard, it's going to be a lot of shopping in Germany. So, don't know how true it is or not, but that's what I've heard. There'll be a lot of shopping in Germany and some other parts of Europe. So it could be, you know what I mean. Don't forget we've got that new thing as well in Sweden where Chelsea, we're getting the youngsters through from there. Leeds have now taken over it, so we could get a few youngsters in from there as well. So, yep. Right, people, I've done 25 minutes. It's been, thank you very much for popping in, commenting in the chat. Like I say, thank you very much. My next videos you'll see will be Monday after I come back from the tour, unless, in fact, no, I'll do one tomorrow afternoon after see if we're champions or not. Then after that it'll be Monday. But thank you very much for people popping in, commenting. Hit the like, subscribe if you're new here. And thank you very much. Bye all. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.